you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Well, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. So we'll get started. So positive vibrations. Hopefully I don't knock anything down. So all right, we'll just jump right in. So all right, see you later. Blessings. Greetings. I am Alexandria. However you want to pronounce that. I am a nymph from Agartha. Our vibrations are mixed in with yours for procreation, for human population assistance, for mental connections, as for partnerships of all kinds. I am of a female vibration, if you're wondering. And many of you, do you connect to us before you incarnate? Do you have us tag along in your incarnation, just to let you know? So some of you, not all, some do not. Some have fairies instead, or different Agarthian beings. You all have an Agarthian being following you around. Some do have giants following you around. Some are very short people that have a giant following you around. It was vibrationally, it's not a stalker or anything. It's just a spiritual assistant. So it's something for you to look into when you go do your healing practices. If you wish to know who you are, also wish to understand what Agarthian beings that you have with you, tagging along in your journeys. Just to let you know. Some might know this, but some might feel they have Agarthian beings, but some feel like they don't have anything, but majority do in some shape or form. And some do have a tall tree person standing around while following them around also. So our hearts of love to you. and your soul understanding. Blessings. Greetings. You can call me, if I can even say my own name here, Shum Ka. That's the short version of it. Shum Ka. That's all I can say. That's not doing my name much justice, actually. I'm from Saturn, blessings, humans. Realize that our Saturn vibrations is sharply connected to your society, DNA-wise, knowledge-wise. Many of the Greeks connected to our vibrations and brought us closer to your society. The Atlanteans did not. The Greeks wish to know more about us, and they wish to know more about many of the beings of Jupiter, Uranus, etc., as you call them today, or the Roman name. Because either way, our Saturn vibrations is also connected to your Mayan calendar. The Mayan vibrations, as many of us Saturn beings are incarnated during that time to bring you knowledge of your Mayan calendar. We were there, we were assisting its creation process. Connect to our vibrations, you will see more. But there is much that is hidden because of the cabal vibrations, which is not for us to be connected to. Because much of our vibration will help you unlock much of your Earth's history also, because of the Saturn beings were a part of your Atlantean history. As we were here also along with the Venetians in your history. Even some of the Saturn beings were a part of your humanity creation process also. At least we contribute, as many of the beings in your solar system contributed to your creation process. So that is all I'm here for. A information dialect, or however you want to word that. Blessings to your societies. Greetings to you. This is the Prime Prayer. Blessings. Much love. Humanity. Sending you light and love to your warning processes. Many of you are warning maybe too much at once. That's why you're sleeping a lot. That has a lot to do with it. And many in your astral plane has been asking for assistance. This is why many of you sleep for a long time. But also, if you're very tired throughout your day, also you're doing much in astral still. So that has a lot to do with being tired, not necessarily of not to do the right things. A lot of it is just your astral self is quite busy, just to let you know. In case you were wondering. Okay. Wherever you have, I'm happy to answer your questions, if I can talk right. So whenever you are ready, I am happy to assist.
Yes, thank you very much, Prime Creator. Hello.
Hello there.
And the first question is from Mia. And the first one is, I have applied for a job at a optical shop. Do you see me getting the job?
Well, it does not seem like they are processing your application very quickly. It's 50-50 at this point. I do not have a full. I don't believe the decision has been made. The idea is to keep applying to other places. And it's a possibility that will work, but I would keep looking, just in case. Blessings.
Okay. And our second question is, I have been working on healing the blockages in my root chakra. Do you still see any blockages there or in any other chakras that is keeping me from connecting to my higher self and guides?
Only in your root chakra, you have a lot of lifetimes with reptilians and zetas. The zetas have been, at one time they capped your energy to, I think they took you prisoner to drain your vibrational source energy. Yes, at one time. As you were a very powerful being, but wasn't always managed well, meaning you weren't protected as you should have been. So it does look like it got taken a couple of times from what I see. Whoever was watching over you was very naive from what it seems, but they learned a lot from that. But a lot of that will, because you were very powerful and you still are, but a lot of that's been closed down because of when you come full power, you're not always seeing everybody and you get attacked here and there. Not to put fear out there, but the gradual awakening is good at this time. As for your root chakra, I will send healing to you. Or you can call on my energies to do so if you wish. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Emmy. And our first question is, what are the messages from my angelic family?
What was the name of this person?
Emmy.
Emmy? From her angelic family? One moment. Well, keep the head up, of course, as promising answers are coming soon. Much decision making is being made. That's why the process is taking so long. Keep your options open. It does seem like you receive more calls from other individuals, it seems. As for work situation, I believe that's on the mind. Blessings.
Okay. Her second question is, any input for my current relationship with Chris? Thank you.
Yes, take it slow. And it is good to know about his background. I believe you already know. It is just good to know, basically. It just helps have a clarity of who you're dealing with here. It's just good to have an open knowledge of one's past, not necessarily knowing everything, but on what you need to know. Especially if you feel, I don't believe you'll feel uncomfortable at all, but it is good to know these things. It helps. That's all. That's all. Blessings.
Okay. Next is David. And his first question is, what type of soul do I have?
A human soul. Is there what is exactly he's looking for with that?
I'm not sure. That's all he asked. He might type it in the side chat, but the second question is, what have I done in Astral?
Interesting. Interesting enough, I see you freeing reptilians from their prison. Even those that are guilty, you still been freeing them anyway, meaning giving them a second chance. Some beings have just chose not to give certain alien beings a second chance, but it seems like you're doing this with Sirius also, it seems, but the reptilians and the Draco part of your universe is where you're mostly at. You go different places, but as for that, releasing beings from prison seems to be there. I know it sounds very strange, but you're making a difference there. As many of them are brutal in some regards, some of them can be. Also in Sirius, you're taking that thought pattern and taking it to other places where, same as your world, beings get going to jail. They do have them in your alien worlds. Some are just, yeah, they can let certain ones go, but some they just can't do that. At least they don't feel like it. So you're going to certain places and allowing certain beings to be released, it seems. I know it sounds very odd and unusual, but that's what I am seeing. It's not your everyday astral experience, but for you, it is very liberating for you also. Is just that you're doing this with heart, but also with the mind. You're just not going around doing this for the sake of it. But it's helping them. Blessings.
Okay, he fixed his first question, and it is, what type of starseed is he?
Ah, yes. I see Lyran. I see the human Lyran, but of course it's connected to the feline, but I see more of the human Lyran vibration there. Yes. You're a combination of both, of course. And of course you have some Zeta and a little bit reptilian, of course. And I can go on with that, but either way, blessings.
Okay, next is Peter.
Greetings, Peter.
Hello, Prime Creator. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
You.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Please.
I guess any messages from you and a separate message from my guide. So just two lots of any messages from you.
Yes, continue on your path. You have many angels assisting you, as you are aware. You have a lot of Zeta assistants, I see. There's like 3 or 4 of them that are around you that work on your project even when you are asleep, it seems. And you, like, when you wake up, you connect to their vibrations and follow what they mapped out for you. But you're still contributing, of course. Yes, when you go into Astral, you're still working on the project, it seems. But you already know that, though.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Actually, when I bring a lot of love into my heart, I feel and concentrate on that, I feel really big eyes. So is that them? I feel like you know, when you channel, you've got someone in you. You can feel a being. When I bring a lot of love in my heart, is that to do with you, or is that to do with the Zetas?
As the Zetas, your higher self, your angels, is a combination of that. But your path, you're living the path that you wish to live. So that is why you feel this way. I believe that makes sense.
Thank you. Much love.
Yes. Blessings.
That'll do. Thank you.
Blessings.
Next is Omran.
Hey, Prime Creator, how are you?
Greetings. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
My question, I guess, is, do you have any message for me?
Well, only, yes, when you connect to the higher realms, the angelic realms, sometimes it seems like you get stuck there, whereas sometimes it's difficult to come back. You might not always feel this, but sometimes you get so connected, so busy, you forget you have a human life here. And that does happen sometimes, and sometimes that knowledge comes back as for what you're doing in the angelic realms, but not always. Some of it needs to be held back, but I believe a lot of that will start coming through in the future time. Blessings.
Thank you. I'm going through a lot of, I don't know, struggling right now, and suddenly I feel like suddenly nothing makes sense for me anymore. I don't know what is happening. I was told that I will be entering a new self and new life soon. I don't know if it's connected to that, because I'm really confused right now.
Yes, yeah, this has to do with your angelic realm connection. Sometimes you get locked in there, and when you come back in your human life, you're not fully as what you used to be. Your angels are assisting us. This has to do with, yes, your new point of view, it seems. Meaning you are being renewed but it has not been it's not fully going into your system yet. So your angels are assisting you at this time.
Well, I hope I like it. If I don't, I won't choose it.
Yes, you can always change that, yes. But it does seem like it will be useful, but yes, it is not going in the way as it should be at this time.
Okay, thank you. And also, is there any message from my guides?
Yes, what they say is that, such as this renewal process, and then what happens is that you change things as you're renewing yourself, and then that's what the wiring happens, the changes happen. So you're not what you used to be, and you don't know where you're going. So you're working on that at this moment. You connect to the angels that allow them to enter your energy field to clear. And a lot of it, what's happening also is past lives are getting stuck into your system also and causing blockages. That's supposed to work that way, but it does for some reason.
Okay, yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Yes. Just ask for a release of what you do not need. You should be starting to feel better.
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, next is Miguel's questions. And his first one is, could you tell us the connection between Saturn and Satan? Is it true that Saturn holds the time machine that maintains this 3D reality?
Yes, Saturn is connected to your 3D reality. That is correct. And this is another reason why your Kabbalah does not want you to connect to that. Yes. You connect to your Saturn, you will learn about many alternative histories of your planet. Yes, your Saturn plays a big role in your planet. So yes, your Satan it's like code to stay away. This is scary. Stay away from this. So it's not scary at all. It's just what they do not want you to connect with. Which that makes a lot of sense. Blessings.
Okay, second question is Saturn the original sun of the solar system?
It might seem that way, but it did bring a lot of knowledge to your planet. So it was seen as a sun, sun is seen as knowledge. So many would call that your sun, but I do not believe so. But in some realities, yes, of course. But whatever reality you want to connect with.
Okay, next is Darnell.
Hello, hi.
Please.
Hi, my first question is, are there any messages for our guides?
For your guides, from your guides?
For our guides.
Our guides? For everybody's guides?
Yes.
From one moment. Oh yes, be patient with these individuals. Some of your guides get very impatient sometimes, and they do step back when they can't handle their own emotions. So you don't feel their emotions. Because sometimes their emotions get connected with yours. And he's like, why am I acting like this all of a sudden? I'm not even myself anymore, because you're feeling the vibration of your guide. So they are working on that. All of them are. But sometimes they put their ideas into your mind of how they think your life should be run. So that doesn't necessarily take you off track, but it does divert you at times. So it's basically just a message to you about how it works, basically.
And
hopefully that was helpful.
Yes. And my second question is, are there any messages for me?
Yes. You might not notice it now, but you are a guiding light to those around you. At least I see you as a guiding light. You do connect to the angels more than you might realize. You unlock one's belief system, meaning just to open the hatch, basically, of one's mind and possibilities. I see you doing this on those that you connect with. Even those that are totally against what you're saying, I even see them giving it what you were saying as a possibility. At least that's what I see in your vibration. So when you feel like mentioning your belief system, which I imagine sometimes you hold back here and there, but when you're in a conversation situation, it'd be good to share your thoughts. You might get some backlash, of course, but I do see you, at least personally. Because when they see you in person, it works better. When you see you on the internet, it's a little bit different. Unless they see you like through video, it helps. But in person, it does work. So, how you want to go about that is your business, of course. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, next is Daria.
Hello, Prime Creator.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings and hello to everybody who is listening. I was
Yes.
just wondering, do you have any messages for me?
One moment. Well, there's kind of like two messages here. One,
Nice.
you are connecting to the horse species in Astral.
I knew it. Yes.
And you're bringing that vibration into this earth vibration. As for the alien vibrations, the horse alien, you're assisting with dreams of people that are connected to horses.
And some horses try to escape me.
Yes, because they get spooked just by connecting to humans. Not scared of you; they're just scared of the whole idea of being
And one
noticed.
of them heard about me, so he dressed like a lady and tried to run away.
Yes.
And then he's like, "Oh, I wish she will never remember that." Oh, sorry.
Yes, that is true. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other messages would be nice. Just keep them coming.
Oh, the other part of that. One moment. That was the astral vibration. The second part of that question is, yes, it does seem like your guides would come through more clear. They are quiet. They keep quiet because they see that you are living well, meaning they don't feel like you need much information from them at this time. You do connect to them.
I figured it out, like, because it's nothing happening, no dramas around me, etc. So they don't need to spit in what's happening around me. It's actually, I'm in a comfort zone before I get out in the crazy wilderness of living. And it's
this is one of your cozier lifetimes, if it feels that way.
What?
Compared to others, it is it's cozier than others.
Yeah, okay. Candlelight.
As for drama, you've had lifetimes you had nothing but drama everywhere you went.
Yeah, I do
you
connect that. I was like famous, and they were up in my alley all the time.
Yes.
And the paparazzis, like in that on that planet, were like not the same as here. I think
Right.
they were like more into the how your soul is, rather than how your looks are.
Yes.
Yes. Okay then, I'll be going then. Much love to you
Yes.
and everything.
Yes. Blessings will connect again.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Yes. Bye.
Okay. And next is Daniel's questions. And his first one is, I had a dream some nights ago with no visuals regarding some faction in an Arcturian war named the Clements. I felt a reptilian speak, saying, I'm actually considering surrender. As this was going on, I had a wordless understanding that I was of a gray energy and part of this group, as well as there being some Anunnaki energies. I'd like to know more about what was going on if possible.
Yes, I believe you were the leader of this group, and there were times when you rebelled against them, got away from them. Just like you got tired of their corruption, because it was like you were of a positive soul, and many of them just became corrupt and dirty, almost like pirates on your planet. And so you just had enough of it, and you connected to other species also to stop them from their darkness. So a lot of them have changed their ways slowly, so they slowly were transformed into that direction. So they're going through a healing phase, and they're letting you know that they're. So that's a yes. You have a lot of activity around you, obviously.
Okay, second question. I've been exploring more about myself through channeling information. However, I still notice sometimes I find myself stuttering, along with my vibration feeling strange or lowered. I understand there are different ways of connecting to the information I'm seeking, but my attempts at connecting sometimes feel unclear as to whether I'm connecting to anything at all. Is there any guidance that can be offered on what's going on?
Well, yes, there's an Anunnaki vibration around you that's trying to suppress your information, it seems. And he's keeping himself quite cloaked in doing this. I see Anunnaki. They don't want you connecting to your. You are going quite far as for healing, and they're putting a stop to it. As you see, there is a ship around you also you can connect with. And basically, how to clear this is to make peace with them. The name of this Anunnaki, well, the name that he's giving, Irrat. It's not the name. Irrata, something like that. Irrata. You can get to that vibration will help clear a lot of your space so you can connect with her. Possibly you'll have a reptilian showing up after he leaves, but you're making progress though. Most likely a gray will show up afterwards also. So you have some clearing to do, but these are old friends. Well, at least it seems so kind of like that. Blessings.
Okay, next is Symmetry. And his first one is, any messages from me?
It does. Well, I do see the angel vibration around you more than usual. You might not notice this. I do also see youth around you also. I'm making a clear understanding of that youth vibration. But it does seem like a part of you is becoming younger. There does seem like there's a part of which is joy, at least in a way you feel like you're going in the direction in some degree where you wish to go. So that's what's calling the youth vibration, because sometimes you might feel very old, at least run down. That it has to do with not going in the direction you wish to go. But I do see a positive vibration that comes and goes. It fluctuates. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Lately, when I can, I have been sleeping for 12 to 13 hours, as well as having a lot of dreams in those 12 to 13 hours. Why is this?
That makes a lot of sense now. Yes, your astral vibration. You're being healed by other beings also. It does seem like the Arcturians are connecting to you, and you are connecting to a lot of Arcturians in astral. They are healing you, but also you're connecting to them. You're connecting to their healing realms, but also you're going on, it seems like, their travels in astral. And it's a place that you're unwilling to let go of for good reason. And so the memories of that should slowly trickle in, at least the vibration of that, possibly. They're very colorful, so maybe that'll help for visualization. Blessings.
Okay, next is Stephen Helms.
Greetings.
Greetings, Prime Creator.
Yes.
How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Good.
I was wondering if you could tap into my soul origination from the, I believe it was in a different universe, and I just wanted to find out more about my origin, where I came from at the beginning, just the planet, the universe, any major difference from that universe and this universe, just any details or anything that's pretty interesting. Thank you.
Well, I can only give you what your guides are allowing me to give you. This isn't your soul origin universe, but you came from, before this one, it came from an AI universe. So, big robots, transformers, wherever those come from, they come from another place. So a lot of that vibration, you come from an AI. There are humanoid beings there also, but there are animal beings, as you have on your planet, similar in looks. Most of you have not seen on this world, but the AI world is mostly where the AI part of that universe is mostly where you're congregated with. And for you, it was and they looked very real. So, and they were not of this end of the world apocalypse, but there were places for that, of course. But that should help out some. Blessings.
Sweet, that was awesome. And the second question is any messages from my galactic family, mainly from maybe Alpha Centauri. I know there's like I have a lot of experience there or whatever. Thank you.
Well, yes, you go there for adventure, like Indiana Jones. I see you in a higher dimension than this world, but like an explorer, an Alpha Centauri. Sometimes you look like a green lizard at times, and sometimes you look humanoid. You have different aspects, but you go there for adventure lifetimes. Not to say you can't do it in other places, but you go there for, and some of this is in your films, but a lot of this can't be filmed because it's too much going on. I believe you can connect to that. It is, as your Earth would call it, too expensive to make. But yes, it seems like you're going through many. Yes, you're doing a lot of archaeology, but also you are creating temples of your own to be found after you leave. So you find temples, and then you create them for others, and you even put mysteries around them and stuff like that. So people, so when they find them, they discover some of your findings, and you have a enjoyment for that. That is part of your incarnation cycle there.
Sweet. Thanks so much.
Yes.
Okay, next is Michelle.
Oh, Michelle.
Hi.
Greetings.
Hi, Prime Creator.
Hello,
Much love
Michelle.
to you. Oh, goodness. So I'm curious about kind of a life long ago. My knees are screaming with pain currently, but I'm thinking more like, what is this? Is this like spiritual dis-ease? What is the backstory behind why my knees have been like not in pain since I was a teenager, as I recall? Like, what's the spiritual or mental or emotional reason why my knees like to be in pain so much.
Oh, well, that's just a reminder that in lifetimes you have been, how do I word this, unstable.
I'm glad you find that humorous.
I know. That's also a reminder for you to realize that it has been, you've been in shaky ground in other lifetimes, but they've gotten better over time. They've had that in other lifetimes also. Just a reminder for your shakiness. So that's basically what I'm connected to.
So like I'm a healer and I want them to heal, but like I actually had somebody try to do work on them last week, and they said, I came at them and said, no,
yes.
Don't do it. But can I remove that clause? Because I'm in a lot of pain and I'm really busy.
Yes, you can. Well, it has to do with, because it's there as a reminder of your extra activities in other existence. They were a lot worse, as I said, so they've gotten better. So basically you just say, oh, you be a better role model for yourself, however you want to. You will fix, I believe you will fix that in your lifetime here.
That is really vague.
Well, it's for you to, well, talk to yourself on that, because I'm not giving a full information on it either. Hands off also.
Okay, fine. What do you have for me that I need to know in my current situation right now?
Well, go back to your knees.
Okay, let's go back to my knees.
Well, your guide said just stand on your arms, stand upside down. That might help.
That's hysterical. They're so funny.
Yes. Might be good to have somebody around when you do that.
No, actually, I don't. But anyway. All right. So what kind of message do you have for me in this situation I'm in now?
Yes. Not worry about your knees so much. Yes, there are a pain, but also...
I'm not that worried. I'm talking about more
Well, yes,
something.
that's part of the message. But as for... This David vibration is still around, I believe. Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is nonstop 24 hours a day.
Well, yes, it seems like he's doing therapy on you also, from what it seems. He's doing... Yes, he's doing diagnostics. I'm not clear on what he's doing, but he's scanning your vibration, getting into your space a lot, it seems, recently. You might not pick that up. Well, maybe. He's trying to figure you out, it seems.
Yeah, he's kind of tricky. He's a tricky widget, actually, because he seems to know, like he seems to be astral traveling and remembering it. And so then he'll get a healing, let's say, and he'll be all like, yeah, I know what you say is true. Spirituality stuff is real. And then his science brain will kick in and he'll be like, keep your stupid spiritual bullshit away from me.
Well, yes, he has two sides of his personality also that's causing that. And he's like an astral spy also, to let you know.
Oh, he's an astral spy, is he?
Yes. He doesn't just spy on you, he's spying on others also, just so you know.
He's a sneaky...
Mm-hmm.
What do I...
So you can...
Then what do I need to do?
Put your walls up. You could close your curtains of your astral self. So yes, he's been spying around everybody. It seems that it connects to him. That's why he does know a lot, but he doesn't always retain it, but he does.
Yeah. But I don't even remember my astral, so I don't even know what's happening with all that.
Well, a practice is, what do you feel like you're doing in astral? Are you knitting a rug, or your guides say mowing the lawn, unlikely, but what do you feel that you're doing?
I don't know. I'm too busy to think about it.
Well,
it's
then
okay.
It will be, when it needs to be known, it will be known. Right now, it's not. Yes, they don't want...
Okay.
Yes, a lot of private stuff is happening there, but anyway.
Okay. Thank you very much. I love you.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, next is Christy's questions. And her first one is, can you send me good energy for my finances and money coming in and any messages regarding money?
This is for Christy?
Yes.
It does seem like family would be there for that vibration. As for anything new coming in, I am not connecting anything. Or for her to look for a job prospect. That is up to her. If she does, I do believe she will find something. But other than that, that's all I have for that.
Okay. And second question, I dreamed Bianca.
Yes, it just stopped. I don't know if you lost internet. She seems to have gone away.
Anyone, where were we up to? Lucy Jackson, was it?
Yep, Lucy.
Okay, I'll go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, I'm kind of shy talking to the man, but
Yes, well, there's a woman also, so nothing to be.
well, okay. This just came to me because of someone else's question, but
Yes.
you know, the devil and he's supposed to be bad and all that. Well, isn't unity consciousness we're supposed to love the devil? And isn't that kind of a oxy? I mean, you can't really tell people you love the devil.
Why not?
Well, then they'll. I mean, I get put down enough for using my tarot cards. They think it's like.
Mm-hmm.
I thought devil. I mean, what? I don't worship the devil, but I certainly don't know how to love him. Why do you love him?
Well, I love all things, no matter what they do. Yes, the devil vibration of the negative, you still love them for who they are, and maybe not exactly love them for what they do, but even there, because they're of a learning process that you might not fully understand. So love all things, which is very difficult if your vibration, which is quite understandable. But you can do whatever you feel is right. If you feel not to, that is fine. If you feel loves the devil vibration, that is fine also.
So when I say my prayers, I'm supposed to say, I love you too, devil, or something.
If you wish, you don't have to.
Eventually,
whatever feels comfortable for you.
Okay. Then my second question is, everyone I ask, they tell me to be patient and that I'm not remembering my dreams for a while now. And I started doing tarot because I had so many dreams, I had to make sense of them. And they're saying, well, it's medical, which I see them tomorrow. There's a thing, I have to get discs in my neck replaced. But I'm just wondering, is it the medicine that is it? You know, I've been on the same medicine, but doses have increased. I don't understand how I can be spot on tarot, and you know, and I try to talk to the Pleiadian. I just am not. I mean, can I use my tarot to talk to my higher self and the Pleiadians and whatever?
Yes.
Or,
yes.
You know.
Yes. You can ask a question and put a card down, yes.
And can I ask what my dreams
that too.
I mean, I've got to be having them. I just am not remembering them.
A lot of it has to do with that your lifetime here was not to remember them, at least in this point of your life.
That's why it just suddenly stopped.
Well, that can be changed, and you're working on changing that, as you can see.
Oh my gosh.
So don't feel that you're... But yes, you can use your tarot to open up your dream world, yes.
So I can just say, what did I dream last night? That gives me hope.
Yes, exactly. You are figuring this out on your own, as you can tell.
Wow.
You're just getting validation, that's all.
Yeah, from the top.
Yes, you're wanting another way of connecting to your abilities. And that was one of the reasons why you came here, to try something new, what you have not done. Where it came easy in other incarnations. And this one you made it a little bit difficult, but still you're using your talent in another way.
Okay, because I was starting to blame certain things, and I didn't realize that it was part of my contract that I wanted to tear up, but I guess I have a no tear up clause, so that's very good.
You'll be changing. I see you changing this in your contract, but just go by what works with you right now. You will open other parts of yourself up.
Yes, sir. And thank you. And much love.
Blessings.
I love you more than the devil. But I'm going to work on it.
I'll tell him about that.
No, don't tell him about that. Just tell him I'm going to love him.
He loves you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. I got cut off for a minute. Christy's second question, did you happen to hear it or no?
Yes, I believe I answered it. If you ask it again, I believe I answered it.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, she just had a dream about me and her at a big nightclub, and what did that symbolize?
Sorry, I did not answer that. One moment. Nightclub is just that you're having a lot of conversations, and astral, you're connecting to a lot, traveling a lot, actually. It might not show you traveling in that nightclub, but actually to get there, you have to travel. So, yeah, you're doing a lot of meetups also in astral. And you're bringing others together also. In this club, you're bringing your friends together. So that's where a lot of that's coming from also. Those things.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And next is Liz. And her first question, what am I doing in astral lately?
Interesting, you're assisting the Earth in the volcanic vibrations here. With the Earth's crust and astral, this is one of the things that you're doing at this time. This is with your astral command that you're connected to. But also, there's many bases in the volcano areas also that are not mentioned that can survive because they're in another dimension. Just to let you know. Where else do you put a base anyway? Not many people are going to be walking into one of those, not very often at least. But your astral vibration also connected to the canines. But it's not going into detail what is going on, but it seems to be a loving relationship there. But they're not going into details. Blessings.
Okay, and second question. After turning on a device in my house, did it help to protect me against the reptilians?
Yes. Yes, they're not like... I'm seeing that it has sound. You might not hear it, but whatever it is, it has sound. They not like it, and it doesn't interfere with their vibration. At least for keeping themselves cloaked, it seems, from what I'm seeing. Blessings.
Okay, next is Maj. And first one is... oh, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Maj, if you can, he's not here. Okay, I'll just go on to Kingsley. And Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Maj, I got his questions. I have asked this before, but I didn't get a clear answer. I would like to know about the business I am going to start, please.
I'd like to know. I believe it will go well. I believe there's a partnership going on, and it will have its little kinks in the beginning, but I believe it will. I believe it's going to take some while to build it, of course, but I believe dishonesty is the best policy for this type of connection. That's all I can say at this time.
Okay. And second question, is there any messages for me, for them?
Well, patience, you are warning, but also trust. Trust is the biggest lesson in this reality at this time. And you do have a line of the trust factor that sometimes is quite tested, but you are warning that vibration at this time, from what it seems. But this connection you are making, yes, will have many lessons, but I believe you will grow most definitely from it. Lessons.
Okay, next is Kingsley. And first question is, I put a thought out in the sky telepathically, then I see a ship floating around, then it disappeared into a different dimension. Was this the Palladians?
Yes, correct. Yes, I was about to say that. Excellent. It's getting good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And second question, I'm starting to get better at reading other people's thoughts and trying to connect more to the Palladians. Is there anything that I can do that will help it?
Well, just this process of, as for the angels to assist you clear any blockages if you feel like you're not getting a clear connection. You're also keeping your vibration calm, which is very good on keeping yourself grounded. More stress and aggravation disconnects you from the spirit realm that you are aware. This will also help you with your magic. I do see items disappearing and appearing, meaning you'll know how to manipulate their vibrations. Where you can connect with that. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Jackson King. And first question is, should I make another 1-year commitment to my apartment lease, or should I find another place to live?
Of course, those questions are always up to you, but of course, go by what you feel. But of course, right now you're in the middle of the road at this time. Well, the best way to answer that is, what do you feel? Do you feel like this is a place you feel like staying in? Because for the most part, this is something you should be answering. These are ones of where we cannot answer. But is this place you feel like you can see yourself there in a year, or is this other place? As for, is this a good idea to stay where you are, and like the vibrations of negative and positive as between the two of them, it does not make any difference which one you choose, basically, from what I'm saying. It's where do you see yourself? Blessings.
Okay. And second question, why have I got this bump on my face? Is it part of my contract to be a little bit ugly?
It seems like it was a fight you had in another reality, which is not coming through too clear. But it's also a reminder not to get out of control. You left that, it's not to be ugly, it's a reminder. As it was, you've had the hard-headed, meaning it seems like you made the same mistake in lifetime after lifetime and did not listen. So this time you put a marker on yourself to remind yourself to cool it off, cool down. I believe it's been working from what I can see. So you're concentrating more on that than anything else, which is actually good in that regard. I will not feel it's making you ugly, though. It's just a marker, basically. There's beauty in everything. Depends on who you connect with, of course. Blessings.
Okay. And last is me. And is there any messages that you have for me?
Yes, it seems like you're connecting to many aquatic beings. You've been underwater and recently in Astral. You've been doing a lot of underwater work, let's put it that way, with alien bases. Yo, Arcturian on this planet. It seems like you moved up in rank also, I see. As for what species they're not going into, they're not going, I believe with the Galactic Federation left, they're not going into detail on that. Not here, at least. Blessings.
Awesome. Sounds good. And that's the last of the questions for tonight. Thank you.
Yes. Blessings. We'll connect. Again, and yes, get naked if you need to, publicly. Whatever. Blessings. Oh, greetings. But am I have a blessing? Or if not, that's good. Just go.
I can. Really quick.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Mashiniki resinettemelo almost totally fine testinimikia farkasitech emesonomoro like yamete testimia namochement corresiniki aladesinimi senano tormontalaria tenemishiniki marabu ushinimia nasanakawamanta timis. Nashinmiarets natotumisiamiapi. Namaste.
No, thank you. All right, blessings and night, everyone.